Andrew Lockyer giving away a free kick there to Brian Winton. Winton on the left foot wide to Madden. A big job tonight for Madden. Gets it back to Winton. Madden, of course, is playing against Ischenko in the ruck, and he's also got the help of Salmon. Now, here's Merritt. A long hand pass. Talking about Salmon. Out he comes. He's got it to the big fella. Over to Daryl Cunningham. Cunningham forward pocket. Long hand pass. Into the open goal goes Terry Danaher, and let's see what he's done with it. He's put it through for a goal. Plenty of that going on tonight. Plenty of desperation as we see Glenn Hawker picking it up on the left foot. A high, wobbly one, looking for Danaher, and what a classy mark that was on centre wing. He gives it across to Hawker. Never known a player yet to be happy about going off when he's not injured. Dennis, as we see, centre of the ground, Danaher. Geez, a goer. Williams, punched away by Lamb. It's on half back for the Eagles. Oh, there was Thompson getting across to Bailey. Bailey, here's danger for the Eagles because Parker with a long hand pass finds Salmon. Salmon into the open goal now. It could be a free kick coming back to Salmon.
As the players in the act of kicking, it alters the kick, and sometimes umpires just give it to the game. Here's Salmon. He puts it through. The second goal is on the board for Essendon. They're 2-4. They lead the Eagles 1-2.
Caught with the ball. Oh, it's kicked hurriedly though, down by Laidley towards half. Oh, gee, they haven't wasted time in moving players. Danaher's now on the back line. It's fisted away. Back it comes to Merritt, who's in the thick of things. There's Shane Hurd. Hurd, a stab pass, a beautiful pass. Great lead by Salmon for such a big man.
One goal to date. 4-2 to 2-5. Salmon just inside the 50-metre line. Great kick. Third goal on the board for Essendon, 3-5. They trail the Eagles 4-2. We're into time on by about 30 seconds. It hasn't been a consistent factor in, and players sense that sort of thing, don't they? When the coach is under pressure, the club is under pressure, and suddenly the players, you hope, will react in the right way, but not always. This is Williams on the outer side, pulls it back high. Salmon's in front. He should be too tall, and he's taken the mark. Well, that is going to be a factor.
Purely and simply because of his great height and skill. Now, here's Salmon from right in front. He's already kicked 2 goals, and there's his third of the night.
Well, watch this high ball coming in.
I predicted before the game Essendon to throw everything at the Eagles, and the Eagles are certainly having a go too. There's the big fist away. Back it comes to Bomber Thompson. Thompson looking down for Salmon. Oh, gee, over the back was Brennan. Salmon's there. He's got it. Goal to Salmon. 4 goals to Paul Salmon. What a great performance by the big fella. As the siren sounds to end the first quarter here at the Wacker, and Kevin Sheedy strides onto the ground, and not unfairly, by the way, but they're doing exactly that. Wiley off the side of the boot. There's Shane Hurd, and he's picking up Mainwaring, and Mainwaring is in for a pretty hard night on Hurd, I can assure you.
Well, we said just a couple of moments ago we haven't seen much of Mainwaring as Danaher swings it out wide to the path of Walsh. He's running it down towards the 50-metre line. Brilliantly tackled. Well, almost. Miles let him slip through his grasp. Short pass comes across from Walsh. They battle the ball forward as Bailey tries to get it across to support in Thompson. Thompson goes in. He's taken high. He's going to get the free kick, Bomber Thompson. Let's see what he can do. He's kicked one behind already. You see the angle. That's not a bad effort from there. Thompson puts it through. The 6th goal is on the board for Essendon. They lead 6-8 to 4-3.
Withstand the pressure that Essendon are putting them under. 6-8 to 4-3, and the Eagles have to really do something down forward. That was Duckworth getting it wide. Dean Bailey looks for Salmon. Salmon and Glendinning. Up in front for Salmon. Got his big hands to it too. There's Miles. Gets it over to Mainwaring. He was nearly unloaded by Walsh. There's Merritt. He gets it across to Salmon. Salmon onto the left foot. Fires. And Paul Salmon has put it through for his 5th. What a great goal. But he was playing very, very well at centre-half forward in the first quarter. He kicked 2 goals. Now, it's certainly not moving. There's a player who's playing well, Daryl Cunningham, as he picks it up, slams a goal, and there's another one on the board to the Bombers.
Lewis gets it to the run of Anir, who comes up through the middle, back to Wiley. Wiley goes towards half forward. The kick goes down towards the 25-metre line. Oh, what a good mark, Danaher. What an outstanding mark. Throwing himself back after that ball. Takes the mark then. Goes in short. There it is again.
Over the back of Salmon, who moves brilliantly for such a big man. He is 6'9". He kicks it wide, and he finds Daryl Cunningham.
Cunningham on the overlap is Hurd. He feeds the hand pass out. They're missing Salmon up forward, though, at the present time, Essendon. There goes the kick by Hurd, inside 50. Down there is Spencer. Chance behind for Essendon. Swooping on the loose ball is Keane. Sockers it out of midair. It's running goalward. Izzard. He collides with the goal coverage by Alan Izard. He paid for that dearly. He's down, and again, as they did in the first quarter.
That was bad play by Glendinning. In they go after it. Zanotti's there, a hand pass wide. They're still in the danger zone. Coming in for the Bombers. Let's see, it's Gavin Keane. He's got it on half forward flank. He chips it back towards half forward. Centre half forward, and it is a mark. Kevin Walsh, though, is only about 35 metres out, directly in front. Let's see the kick. Oh, it's a better looking kick on this occasion. It's close, and in fact, it is a goal to the Bombers, kicked by Kevin Walsh.
So Thompson now, a question of accuracy. He's already kicked one goal. He's missed a couple of relatively easy ones. See what he can do. Bomber Thompson, that's a fine kick. It just swings away to the right at the last moment. Off hands Glendinning out of midair. Straight to Williams, and Williams from 20 metres out fires it back for a goal.
Well, Ross Glendinning took the punt on that one. That makes the score at the 11.5-minute mark of this third quarter. They have to get 2 or 3 quick goals, the Eagles, but there's the ball down into the forward line again. That defence is under enormous pressure. Darren Williams kicks wide. He's looking for Salmon. Glendinning from behind. Salmon in front. Glendinning is a very, very good player, but he's under pressure. There's danger again. Main Waring having a good quarter, though. Off the ground. Back it comes. Oh, big Roger Merritt picks it up brilliantly into the open goal, and it's another one onto the board with the Bombers.
Well, Mainwaring did it all right. The Eagles player took his eye off the ball, not so hard. He picks it up, swings it out wide, intended for Laidley. Over the top comes Hurd. No mark was taken. Both players trying to get it to the ground. Hurd, a clever hand pass to Keane. Keane gets around in the air. Good desperation shown by Turner Aschenko. What a strong mark that was over the top. Now he wants to go, and it's paid to Merritt.
He paid the free kick. It certainly couldn't have been the mark.
No.
Well, there's Salmon, great lead, good pass to Merritt. At the moment, the Bombers look like running right away with it. Paul Salmon going for goal number 6. It's a high floater, and it's a beautiful looking drop punt, and it's another one. So that's 6 goals to the big full forward.
They run around in circles. I mean, you would have given 3 and 4 leads. You'd be exhausted before the ball came in quite often.
Yeah, I think it's also a lack of confidence in your forwards as well, Dennis. I think that their leads aren't good. There's a Merritt. He's come right into the game, and their big men have really worried the West Coast Eagles. Aschenko's tried very, very hard, but they've been beaten everywhere else. As it comes down towards Salmon, he's up in front. Glendinning trying very hard. Aschenko knocks it away. Duckworth is there. It comes away. There's big Salmon. A hand pass to the pocket. Shane Hurd's going to have a pot shot. He runs in very, very easily. He has a shot. I think he might have kicked another one. He has.
What a great goal that was by Shane Hurd. And so the Eagles are gone. Or is it Bailey down there? It's Bailey who'll take the free kick. He's across half back, and Essendon dictating the terms in their defensive area.
You can say that again, and Hurd's been an excellent player. He took Main Waring out of it. Now he's coming and getting kicks himself. Johnston gave it back to him. Now it's back to Bailey, and Dean Bailey towards half forward. This is a mark too, and it's Ed Considine. They've had good players all over the ground. This is when they look dangerous. Now what's Salmon? In front of Glendinning. Glendinning punches it away, goes in after it. Oh, gee, that could have been holding the ball. Yes. Yes, it was a good tackle on Johnny Annear, who ducked down, umpiring Clayton.
So from about 30 metres out, Salmon is kicking at his 7th. Outstanding performance from the big fellow tonight. He steers through another one. Essendon putting on a clinic now, 15-16 to 8-6. They've more than doubled. 41 points the margin then. 25.5 minutes gone. Barrage trying to go through the pack. Down goes Madden, held without it. He'll get the free kick. He's dominated the ruck tonight, but Aschenko has tried manfully. Forward they come then, into the forward line, the kick, and Salmon takes the mark. Salmon on the 25-metre line.
Coming in for goal number 8, and you cannot play him from behind, Salmon. He's just too big, too tall, and that could be another one. Yes, it is. What a great performance, Paul Salmon. 8 goals, and we're at the 25-minute mark of the third quarter by the Bombers. 10-8 to 16-18. Oh, there's a big mark by Madden. A huge mark by Simon Madden. What's this in replay? A big leap.
Closer to him than he was. Had plenty of space. There's the throw in. Aschenko and Salmon. One down nicely by Salmon to Izard. Izard the hurried kick at goal. That's a great effort there from Alan Izard. He's put it through. That That's his second goal of the night, and Essendon pull further away. So the Eagles showing a lot more endeavour to open this term. Considine might have got his hands on it off the boot. I just think by the way the ball was spinning, he got a bit of a touch on it. This is Winton running up through the middle. Kicks towards Walsh. Crashing into him was Miles. Roving the pack, though, is Williams. Suddenly some feeling back into this game. Williams goes short. Salmon on a lead. He's kicked 8 tonight, and he's got the ball about 45 metres out from goal, the big fellow. What a night he's had. In defence on occasions he's played well, but up front he's been the difference. But the Eagles showing a lot of fighting quality. There's the long kick from Salmon. Will that stop their fight back? On what we've seen tonight, perhaps not, but Salmon has 9 goals.
Considine is a very young player, one of the ones Dennis mentioned. He's been an excellent player. Oh, gee, Keane was off before he took that mark, Gavin Keane. He runs to half forward. Now, will they look for Salmon again? There it is with Daryl Cunningham, the former St Kilda player. Back it comes to Keane. Keane kicks it high. Where's Salmon? He's not there. Over the back. Now it's a chance. Salmon on the left foot is a goal. Number 10. The snap kick by Salmon. Yes! What a great effort by the big full forward. Goal number 10. Double figures. He's been a real battler all night. Wally Matera. Oh, geez, Zanotti. Oh, cleverly done, Zanotti. Oh, Pios should have grabbed that one. That was not good play. And the Bombers through Johnston to half forward, where Simon Madden takes a big mark. Well, when I say big, it was a pretty easy one, in fact. Kicks it further afield to Jeff Parker, the Victorian state cricketer. The left footer will kick from 50 metres, a very high floater off the side of the boot. Where's Salmon? Now, could be a free kick to Salmon. He was interfered with going for that mark. It'll be goal number 11.
Amazing stats, aren't they, for a fellow this size? And he comes then, Paul Salmon, 15 metres out, and that seals it. And really, it makes the West Coast Eagles' job from here.
Keane, Francis on the left foot, kicks it wide to Daryl Cunningham.
Liked his game tonight. He's a worker, gets it across to Madden, who thinks about going back to Cunningham. Now he's undecided. Hoisted high down towards the 50-metre line. He's out the leaper from behind, couldn't hang on. Now a chance for Cunningham once more, hugging that boundary around the outer side. Kicks a sensational goal. The goal of the night. You would have thought with 11, Paul Salmon would have tied that award up.
Harold Cunningham is a real goer like his brother Jeff, who plays for St Kilda. But there's the siren to end a very good victory this by the Bombers. Full marks to the West Coast Eagles for coming back hard in the final quarter, but the final result shows Essendon winning 21 goals 20, 146 to the West Coast Eagles 18-10, 118.